Hi guys, it's Lisa again. I'm back to show you another quick video. We're going to talk about carrier oils and some of the accessories that you may want to get in addition to the products that you'll receive in your premium starter kit. So first off, we'll talk about carrier oils. Carrier oils are basically oils that are designed to carry our essential oils a little bit further. So you will notice if you use an oil, when you drop it onto your skin, it pretty quickly will absorb into your skin. So in order to cover a larger surface, say your chest or your back or the bottoms of your feet, you may want to add a carrier oil to allow that to spread a little bit further. Not only does it lengthen the life of the oils as you're using them, so you can use less essential oil, but you can also help to dilute some of the oils that I mentioned earlier today are hot oils. And when I refer to hot oils, those are the oils that can be a little bit tingly to the skin. They don't burn necessarily, but they can have a little tingle and they can warm your skin. Some of those oils are peppermint, thieves, oregano, and you may want to use a carrier oil to just dilute those a little bit. And also carrier oils are especially important when you're using them on very young children. And we can talk a little bit more about that later as well. But I'll talk about the 3 carrier oils that I use in my home. The first one is extra virgin olive oil. And I just purchased mine at the grocery store. I shop at Trader Joe's, and this is a cold pressed organic extra virgin olive oil. So I use this one. Another oil that a lot of people use in addition to that would be grapeseed oil. So if you happen to have grapeseed oil at home or what have you, that's another one that you can use. Those 2 specifically would be designed for like topical application of the oils that you're putting on. And also, if you want to ingest the oils and put them into little capsules, you might want to add some carrier oil in there as well. It's not required, but I think that sometimes it just helps the digestion process of the oils. You may hear some people say that they're burping peppermint so if you're using peppermint oil and ingesting it, some of the carrier oil might just dilute that a little bit so you don't have that kind of peppermint aftertaste. Another oil that I have started using recently, and this is primarily for my face, is jojoba oil. And this again is organic. This one comes from Trader Joe's. Jojoba oil is good on the skin of the face specifically because it doesn't clog pores. So if you want to use it in place of a moisturizer and add a drop of your favorite oil to it, like frankincense or lavender, for any skin issues or acne that you may have, this is a good oil for that purpose. And then another oil that you'll hear a lot about is coconut oil. And this is the coconut oil that I use. We purchased this at Costco. Comes in this container, and I believe it's right around $20, and it will last us quite a long time. We've had this, well, probably 6 or 7 months. But coconut oil is great for making creams or salves. So, for example, one of our common uses for the oils is to make a pain cream. And in order to do that, you would just take some coconut oil, like a 1/4 cup, say, and you'd kind of whip it up a little bit. I just do it with a fork, and then I would add the amount of oils in that I want to do for the pain cream. And then this is my cream, and I store it in a glass container. You can purchase like the small glass mason jars, or I just happen to have some past cosmetic jars that are glass, and I've cleaned them out really well, and I use those and store my creams in there. So what you need to know about using the carrier oils is that you're going to obviously have to put them into something with the oils. And generally, if you're making a mixture, it might be something that you're going to use regularly. And so you might want to keep that in something that you can just grab and go instead of having to put a carrier oil, drop, all of that. You want to have something already mixed. So here's a couple of options for that. The first thing I will say is, because I also use my olive oil for cooking, I don't want to have to be going to that bottle all the time for my oils application as well. So some really great little things to have are these little dropper bottles. They're glass. And again, you want to have glass everything, primarily because our citrus oils, and that would be lemon, lime, orange, citrus fresh, grapefruit, they can deteriorate plastic. They detoxify plastic is one of the things that they can do. So you don't want to have them in plastic containers because they will break down that plastic, and then you'll have bits of that in your mixes or your oils. So I just poured out some of my olive oil into this dropper bottle, and that way whenever I need this to mix something, I just can take it out of here. So I have it labeled EVOO, and that's where I keep my oil, carrier oil for my essential oils. So that's the first thing that I do with my bottle. And then the next thing is I try to keep things that I use regularly already mixed in one of these glass bottles. And this one has a dropper on it as well. It's just easy to apply it or to put it into a capsule if I'm going to do something that I'm ingesting regularly. So here's just an example. This is the Weight Loss Trio. My husband and I started it this week. It is lemon, peppermint, and grapefruit. I just took 3 brand new bottles of those oils. I literally just dumped each bottle down inside of this one. I added some cinnamon bark because that's also supposed to help with metabolism. And then I just put all of them in this bottle. And anytime we want to use them, I just shake the bottle up and then open the lid and drop the drops that I'm going to ingest into my capsule. So how does that work? The capsules look like this. They're just little clear capsules, and they come apart. And I just literally drop my oils down into there, close them up, and then just swallow them with water. For me, this is the easiest way to do it. I can take as many oils as I'm taking at one time. It's just a quick and easy solution. I use these for the cold bomb. So every now and then if I felt like a cold coming on, sneezing, coughing, whatever, I mix up what's called the cold bomb, put it in here, take that every couple of hours. Bingo, no problems. So that's what I do with that. The other thing that you might do with glass bottles is to create a roll-on. So something that you're going to put on topically and that you're going to do regularly. So for example, this is the Allergy Trio. It's lemon, lavender, and peppermint. We use this in our house when we get that gunk and allergy type stuff, sinus things. And I just mixed all of them together. And in this case, I did put a carrier oil in with it. So I mixed the trio in it, and I put the allergy trio inside, and then I topped it off with the carrier oil. And you'll notice on the top that it has a roller, and you just roll it on your skin. Rub it in, bingo. So it's not drip, 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 drip. Everything's already inside. You just want to make sure that you shake it up before you apply it. This is an easy way to put something on your kids especially. That's what I mainly use it for, is application on my kids. I also have one on this bottle, the Immunity Blend. I'll talk about this in a minute. And that's what we roll on the bottoms of our feet and our spines every single day, morning and evening right now, to get us through this season of illness here. Those products, the glass rollers and the glass bottles, dropper bottles, and the capsules for ingestion, I actually just get those on Amazon. It's usually the cheapest place to buy bulk. I think for 6 of those glass dropper bottles, it comes to around $10, plus the tax and shipping, of course. So it's pretty inexpensive. But another great alternative, and this is what I've been doing as my bottles have become empty. Don't throw away your bottles. And I'm talking about your oil bottles that you get from Young Living. Don't ever throw them away. They can be cleaned. You can just soak them in hot water. I've heard some people say they use Epsom salts. I just soak them in really hot water, and I actually use my thieves cleaner, and I clean them out and just let them dry, and I just reuse the bottles. That way I'm not wasting, and then I don't have to buy as many of the other bottles that I might have to buy. So here's an example of something that I do with mine and how I do that. I'm going to go back to this bottle that I had earlier. This is called the Immunity Blend. So what you do is you take off the lid, and you'll notice that there's a little, it's called like a diffuser cap. It's just the little piece that's inside the bottle. That's how the bottle, that's how you drop the oils out of the bottle. So I'll show you. You can just take a drop there. Okay. So you can take this off. Just got to be gentle so that you don't spill anything. Just kind of stick your fingers underneath the cap. You can take that off. And you can replace it with these metal rollers. You get one in your kit with your premium starter kit, but you can also purchase them in sets of 10, bags of 10 from the company, and I really like these. So what you do is you take this little metal ball, you drop it down inside the top of the lid, you take this extra cap, and these ones fit differently than the original, so you have to use these caps, and then you push it down and turn. Hopefully you heard that snap. And then all of a sudden your bottle went from just a dropper bottle to a roller bottle. Same thing again. Just roll it on. Then you just put it on, and that's how you store it. Now, when you want to take these off, because you will, to clean the bottles, or if you want to switch it back to a dropper bottle or whatever, it's very easy. You just unscrew the lid, you leave it on there lightly, and you just kind of snap it to the right or the left, and you'll hear that, and then it just comes off. And then you reapply the other top. Pop it back on. You're good to go. And that's it. Very easy. So I really like the roller. They're called filaments that come from Young Living to put onto those bottles. It's just a quick and easy way, and you can reuse them. You don't have to worry about anything clogging up or tearing up. So but you can make the choice. I have both, but I really do like those. As far as any other accessories, I personally haven't purchased anything else yet. Again, I do buy the bottles that I do have, the glass bottles. I've bought them from Amazon. You will see that there are clear bottles on Amazon as well. It's best to keep your oils in an amber or a blue bottle, at least a dark bottle, because it will keep the light from them, and the light can deteriorate the properties of the oils over time. You just want to keep them out of direct sunlight. So I use these bottles just for that purpose, to keep the properties of the oils intact. Don't really see anything else that's vitally important, but those are just some basic pieces of information. Grapeseed and olive oil, they're great carrier oils for skin applications. The jojoba oil is a great carrier oil for your skin of your face specifically, because it's doesn't clog pores. And then, as I said, the coconut oil is great for making creams. And you can use shea oils and all kinds of other oils, whatever you have. Maybe you already have some things at home. You just want to be careful that whatever oils you are using, that they're as pure and as organic as possible. Just think about if you're using a carrier oil that has all kinds of toxins in them or in it, and then you're adding essential oils, you're kind of negating the purpose and the use of the essential oils. So just remember that. I think that's all I have for now. I'm going to do a couple of other videos that will talk specifically about the diffusers and some other just kind of frequently asked questions, but this is all for tonight. If you have any questions, let me know. I hope this is helpful, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.